Last week was an exciting time to be a 21 Pilots fan because so much happened. Last Thursday, Tyler debuted his new haircut where the man looks like an egg, his words not ours, and 21 Pilots did a show in Brazil where Tyler did his first performance with the shaven head look, but he also had these scars on his face along with his trench style jacket, and Tyler also saying,
"This is our last show for a long time,
So the SAI era is basically confirmed over in the eyes of most people with the occasional outliers. But I also see a lot of people say as well that they expect at least one more music video this era based on the shaven head as well as the scars. And in the individual videos I posted about the haircut as well as the whole SAI being over video, I'm explaining the reasonings of both those why they could mean a music video. I'm going to talk about both those in this video so that way we have a common resource as well as what music video it could be. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your days go well and hope it continues to go well. Yes, there is actual coffee in this cup, even though it is 11:16 at night, but yo boy is tired, needs the energy to make this video. And by the way, in the description box down below, there is a link to the Trees Project, which is a fundraiser for the birthday of Tyler Joseph on December 1st, where all the money is being raised for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, a cause that means a lot to the 21 Pilots community as well as this community on the channel, and all the money will be donated to in Tyler's name to this charity. They have over $10,000 raised so far. If you can donate, please donate. However, if you can't donate, no sweat at all, but definitely do share the link around. But anyway, let's get into talking about why one more music video and what the music video could be. Let's get right into it. First off, why do I think the shaved head means we're getting one more music video? Well, this has been very prominent in every single 21 Pilot era, excluding self-titled and regional at best. Since Vessel, we've had at least one music video where Tyler has this haircut or is in the process of getting this haircut. In Vessel, we got Car Radio, which were one of the main driving points of the video. In Blurry Face, we have Heavy Dirty Soul, which of course leads into the Trench era, where we got the jumpsuit music video in the parts that take place immediately after Heavy Dirty Soul, but also prominently in Levitate. And then the SAI era, this hasn't happened anywhere. We've seen Tyler with the inverse. We've seen Tyler with long hair in Shy Away, kind of in Choker because he's wearing the beanie, you can't see all that hair, but we've seen him with pink hair, we've seen him with blonde hair, we haven't seen him with the shaven head until now. It is something that a lot of fans have been expecting. The people thought this was going to happen in the Outside music video, and of course did not happen there. So we've just been waiting in anticipation. It's like the handshake that Tyler and Josh have been doing since the Blurry Face era in the Stressed Out music video, as well as the Nico and Niners. Hasn't happened. A lot of people are waiting for that to happen. So maybe it will also happen next music video. But the haircut definitely for me is pointing towards that, because it's weird it's happening now. It's weird it happened before the Brazil show. And Tyler had a full head of hair on Halloween. There's pictures of him on Instagram with his hair Halloween night, but shaven head before they go to Brazil. So, was a music video being filmed? I don't know, but we go into reason number 2, which is the marks on Tyler's face in the performance, because earlier this year, before the Outside got released, Tyler was teasing these same cuts as well when they performed on Jimmy Kimmel as well as at the iHeartRadio Music Festival, which I think was called like Ultra Ego or something along those lines. But Tyler had these same makeup cuts, and this shortly thereafter, 2 months later, roughly, we got the Outside music video where Tyler had those cuts on his face as well. So this is could be a teaser, like that was a teaser earlier this year, and maybe the shaven head also is a teaser of that such. So it's very strong reasoning. So that was the why, but what about the what. What song could possibly be the final music video in this era? Well, longtime viewers of the channel will know that when I get asked this question, I look at it from a music business standpoint first. How is Warner Media, the parent company of Fueled by Ramen, which 21 Pilots are signed to, is going to be looking at this? Of course, TOP have the final say, but there will be pressure from Warner Media because money, of course. But when an artist releases an album, they release singles to tease the album, and 21 Pilots certainly has done this. They probably did it for Vessel, I just don't know those songs off the top of my head. But for Blurry Face, Trench, and Scale Nicey, they've been giving us 3 singles prior to the album, with Blurry Face being Fairly Local, Tear My Heart, Stressed Out. For Trench, of course, the Trench trilogy of Jumpsuit, Nico, Niners, and Levitate. And for Scaled and Icy, you've got Shy Away, Choker, and Saturday, with that music video coming out in July. Then after the singles, typically what is the most streamed song outside of those singles after the album gets released gets made into a music video. In this era, it was The Outside, which everyone fell in love with when the album came out and became the most streamed song outside of the 3 singles. And boom, we got an Outside music video. And of course, everyone loves it. So with that being said, what is the most popular song currently? Well, here are the Spotify numbers that I have, and there you are. Everything is ranked. X's are marked through our singles that are already out, which is funny because they're all right next to each other, which I find interesting. But as you can see from this little graph here, Mulberry Street has the most streams out of any other song, which makes sense. A lot of people love Mulberry Street. I've seen people wanting a Mulberry Street music video, and Never Take It is the least streamed song here, and of course I can't see anything, but I believe it needs something around, if I remember this graph correctly, 2 million streams to catch up to Bounce Man and Never Take It to get in, to be in the same range. But Never Take It is really slacking amongst everything else. So a Mulberry Street video could be in the mix of everything. However, I don't know what a Mulberry Street music video would look like, nor can I make it tie sense in terms of Dima's storyline unless it's taking place as a prequel of everything SAI and before and after Trench, like Tyler / Clancy inside Dima. That's the only way that I could think of this video working. I can't see it taking place after The Outside, but if you have an idea, let me know down in the comments. But that's only the business perspective. Like I said, 21 Pilots have the final say in the matter, and from a lore perspective, from a Dima storyline perspective, there are way better options than Mulberry Street, and you guys thought so too, because I asked you guys over in the YouTube community section as well as on the Twitter machine, and a lot of you guys said some pretty common things, such as No Chances. A lot of you guys want a No Chances music video, and I know a lot of people prior to this, even before The Outside, when the album came out, a lot of people, including myself, wanted a No Chances music video. And right now, where we are in the lore, honestly, I think it would be a really compelling video because you can go back and forth from the Bishops to Tyler and Josh to the Banditos. You can have what the Bishops are doing inside of Dima, preparing themselves for what's coming next. Then you can go back to Tyler and Josh, them making their way from the island of Voltsoy back to the main continent of Trench, and you could throw in some really cool teasers to where we're going next, such as Tyler doing something during those high-pitched vocals at the very end of the song, where it just repeats, we spent some weekends on the grind surveilling The Outside, such as Tyler being seized again by the Bishops, where the Bishops can find out where Tyler and Josh are at, preparing themselves for war. Along with No Chances, a lot of you guys also said Redecorate, which definitely would make sense as well. Even from a business perspective, it makes sense because Redecorate is the third most streamed song so far, outside of all what's already singles, and is way ahead of No Chances. So it possibly could work from all perspectives and everyone can be happy. But Tyler has said in interviews previously that Redecorate is teasing what the next album is going to sound like with this much darker theme. Redecorate is the real teaser of what is the next album. And with that, the music video could be a huge teaser. And I think what would be cool for that music video is doing something similar to what I suggested for Mulberry Street, which is have it take place inside Dima. Tyler sitting in this room, writing this record, just while the Bishops are staring down at him. I think it would be a very interesting perspective, getting us to know about Tyler's character / Clancy. If you think Tyler is Clancy or Tyler isn't Clancy, that's a whole different debate. For this sake, yes, Tyler is Clancy, but it gives us a perspective of the inner workings inside Dima, what happened between Trench and SAI, because a lot of that gap is some information that I would like to know about. How do we end up in this situation where Tyler is writing music for the benefit of the citizens of Dima? And that is a question I want answered. How do we go from Clancy coming home to this holding cell? And the final option for a SAI era music video is something that I've seen a lot of people say also in the community section, as well as from the beginning of the SAI era when the album came out, but is also what 21 Pilots wanted to be a music video, which is Never Take It. So, Justin, what do you mean that 21 Pilots wanted this to be a music video? Well, let me take you back before Scale and Icy got released. Not before the era, but prior to the live stream experience, because we had live.21pilots.com, and in the CD section of that website, you had this patch bay with 11 inputs, and each input corresponded with a song off the album, and each input has a word that corresponds, again, with what song it goes to. And there are 4 cables plugged into 4 different inputs. As you see there, we got Modesty and Medicate with cables plugged in, of course, going with Shy Away and Saturday. You see the word Nervous that has an input, that is Choker. Then you get Information. This is Never Taken. People will say, what about No Chances? Well, the word Runaway is also on this board, which is on no other song other than No Chances. Yeah, No Chances is the only word with Runaway in it. So Information corresponded to Never Take It. And 21 Pilots was probably thinking, you know what? This is something we've never done before. It is basically a pop punk song. It's basically 21 Pilots meets Green Day. Has guitar in it. Has a guitar solo. Everyone is going to love it. And if you remember our graph earlier, not everyone loves it. It is the least streamed song on Scale and Icy's studio version, as well as the live stream version. It was the last song off the live stream version to hit 1 million streams on Spotify. And they used that song for their trailer for the cinema experience. Not everyone liked Never Take It, which I'm probably gonna make a new video explaining why people don't like Never Take It, because people have strong opinions on Never Take It. But 21 Pilots they could say, you know what? We're going to make Fetch happen, and we're going to make Never Take It a video, and you are going to like it, which, I mean, people would be upset, because 21 Pilots are great about making vague music talking that everyone can relate to, but making a vague political song, probably not the best option for a band that talks about mental health, which is why a lot of people don't like Never Take It. But they could say, screw you guys, we're making into one. And a lot of people will just have to deal with it, but ultimately, it could. And you could just have a Bandito rallying thing, I guess. But I think No Chances redecorate would be your better options there. And also, you don't make anyone angry. You don't want to make the fan base angry, because that is not good, driving your people away. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. What do you guys think will be the final music video of this era? And do you guys think there'll be a final music video of this era? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to finish my coffee. There's not a lot left in here, and I'm going to edit this video. It's now after midnight now. Caffeine does nothing, so I'll be in bed by usual 2 a.m. But I'll see you guys tomorrow with a guitar thing, not 21 Pilot related, but just a guitar thing. But I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.